Well, I'm back at grinding, which I absolutely hate, but it has to be done. So, grinding the front here. Sorry, let me get some light over here. I grinded up by the bow because there were some big chips and nicks and some repairs done and a little crack, so I figured I'd get in there right now and check it out, because when I do the back part, if I have any extra epoxy, I don't want to waste it, so I can come up in here and I'm going to put a piece of 1708 right in that spot. Just fill it right in. I'm going to put 2 layers. That's the spot that hits my front roller, and it was damaged before. When I bought the boat, it had a bunch of dings and nicks in it. So I've gotten a little ahead of myself in my videos, but you'll get the point. I have filled it in, and I've put 1 layer of 1708 on there, and it turned out really nice. So I'm excited to keep going. I've done some grinding back in here. I've decided not to continue the center line or keel any further forward, because I don't think it did. I think it kind of just died out right there. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'll get underneath here and you can see let me get the focus on this. That's the patch right there. You can kind of see where I've gone. I grinded back a lot further. I am going to add another patch, and those are shiny spots. They're really not white. I'm gonna redo over anyway, so it's gonna wet any of those spots down. That's where I grinded a little far too in, but regardless, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put a piece right down the spine there, about maybe two pieces 3 inches wide, or maybe 1 3 inches, 1 4 inches, and I'm gonna do that up to here, up to this area, and wet it all out, and then I'll go up and touch up my front. I'm not gonna do anything along here because it's all in good shape. Besides, put a coat of epoxy on it, and and then I'll lightly sand it down, and when I paint it, it should be nice and smooth. Trying to see if there's anything else I was trying to think about here. It's actually better to look at it this way. You can see how big the patch really is. I'd say it's about 3 feet long, and it's solid. It is. You hear that? That's just right in the center of where I patched it. It actually hurts my fist when I'm hitting it, but it is nice and solid, which I'm happy to see. I got no air bubbles, no soft spots, nothing sounded funny. Everything sounded nice and rock hard is what I was going for. And I'm just going to continue on. What I'll do is I'll cut the video off now. When I start mixing up my next batch, I'll put the video on, videotape that. I'll wet out a piece and show you guys how I stuck it. I'm going to stick probably a 3-inch piece next. I'll probably do a 3-inch piece on the bow. That would be easier to film. Wet it all out. I went and bought this. I wasn't feeling good about the one part. This 1-part epoxy. This is from Fiberglass Coatings Incorporated, which I really like the store, and the one in Fort Lauderdale. The people are super nice, and they'll help you out with any kind of questions you got. But this was the first stuff I used on my floor, and it's